Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now in today's video, we are going to be covering a fairly new exchange called Demex, right? Or Dem Exchange. And we're going to cover how you can make passive income as well as how you can farm points right now for an airdrop. So you're going to earn passive income through this exchange, and you're also going to earn points by utilizing the different features that I'm going to cover in the video so that you can go ahead and make some free money by contributing into the airdrop. So we're going to cover all of that today. But before we get into it, if you could please hit the like button, subscribe down below if you want to, and turn on notifications on so you don't miss a future video. Make sure to go follow me over on Twitter, link in the description. The Discord servers are also down there, as well as a link to Dem Exchange. And with that said, I am not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research and be very careful about what you're investing in crypto and DeFi, because it is the riskiest stuff in the world. With that said, let's jump into it. So let's go ahead and have a look. What is Demex, right? So decentralized exchange, or Demex, is a cross-chain platform designed to be the only DEX you need, supporting features from spot, perps, and futures market, as well as a cross-chain money market. In the future, we'll also support options, bonds, synthetic assets, and more. So they do have a cross-chain swap, okay? They have spot trading, perp trading, and futures market. And they also have liquidity positions, which you can use as well. So it runs on the Carbon blockchain. So you do need to add the Carbon blockchain. However, when you come over to the website and you go and connect up your wallet on MetaMask, it will add the wallet, add the network for you. You can add the Carbon network, but it will just do it for you. So pretty simple. And to get assets onto that network, you can come over to the swap and do a cross-chain swap onto the network from pretty much any chain, but ARB, Polygon, BSC, all that good stuff, right? So that is what Demex is, right? So getting started, so there's a lot of different things you can do, right? Offers a range of services to cater to everyone's need. For traders, trade spot futures and perps, or borrow to short. For yield farmers, lend assets or provide liquidity, which is one of the main things that I'm pretty heavy in on right now in this market, is yield farming. So you can lend assets and you can provide liquidity, which we'll go over their liquidity pools soon. So to get started, to begin trading on Demex, connect your wallet. And once you've connected, you need to deposit your tokens into Demex to trade. So to do that, you come over to here. Okay, you click on balance, and then you can come ahead and click on deposit, right? Pretty simple there. I currently have $489 on the exchange right here that we're going to utilize. So that is how you can basically get started with that. So once you have funded, you can find the market and start trading, right? Or you can go ahead and start to deploy liquidity. So liquidity pools, automated market making AAM for perpetual markets. So what are perpetual liquidity pools? Perp pools are similar to spot liquidity pools, and they provide liquidity to markets. While spot pools provide liquidity to spot markets and require at least 2 tokens, perp pools provide liquidity to perp markets and only require 1 token, which is usually US dollar. Carbon Group to USD, which is the stable coin for the Carbon network. This cutting edge technology was built by our partners at Fluor Finance, a liquidity management protocol. So you can see how it works. Liquidity providers deposit USDG to perp pools on Demex to add liquidity to perp markets and receive CPLT tokens in return. CPLT are yield-bearing tokens that signify your share of the provided liquidity in the perp pool. Each perp pool will have its own CPLT token. The pools use USDG it receives to create resting bids and asks on order book around the Oracle price on perp markets that it's assigned to. So that's how it gets distributed, which is pretty cool. And the perp market has an automated market making strategy that places resting bids and asks on the order book around the Oracle price for the perp markets, which Oracle just means index, right? So each pool has its own unique strategy, and the perp pool has its own fee tier that always earns 0.08% marker rebate. So you can see a video here, a 9-minute video from the team at Demex that goes over the process. So how do the tokens earn yield? Market rebates, funding market, and trader P&L. So what makes the positions unique? Suppose you deposit 1K into a perp pool that's linked to Bitcoin and perp and Ether perp with a max liquidity ratio of 1 each. The max liquidity ratio indicates how much liquidity provided to that market, with 1 being the maximum. When you deposit 1K bid, trading example, and dynamic funding rate there. So this is quite confusing for a lot of you if you're not too familiar with how like the depths of liquidity and how the mechanics of liquidity providing goes. So I'm not going to read over all of this because this will probably be very confusing to you. But essentially, you're just depositing into the liquidity pools, right? There is obviously you can trade derivatives. Okay, you can trade which is just kind of going over this in this guide here. This is the introduction to Nitron. Okay, so Nitron is a permissionless cross-chain money market where users can lend or borrow assets across multiple chains. Nitron is also the minting hub for carbon stablecoins, a decentralized stablecoin meant to follow the value of the US dollar. So you can lend on here, right? Loan to value, you've got the collateral, borrow, health factor, interest, net APY, mint, and documentation. So if you come over to here and you go to Nitron, you can see this is where you can lend your assets here, right? You can lend a bunch of different assets on here, which is pretty awesome. And you can see your health factor and you can see your rewards and your net APY. Kind of similar to like lending protocols such as Extra Finance and stuff like that, or even Aave where you can lend funds over there. And then of course you have the positions over here, the perp pools, which if we take a look, you have Bitcoin and ETH right here getting 78% per year with 200K worth of liquidity, which isn't too bad at all. That's pretty good. So you just simply go to the vault, okay, and once you have your USDG in here, you click deposit, and then you'll hit deposit, and then you'll see your funds in there. So on this position, this Bitcoin and ETH pool, as you can see, the supply cap is full for this pool. So in the meantime, you'll not be able to make deposits. But when they open up spots, you'll be able to deposit into this pool once again. But any of these other positions here, you can go ahead and deposit into these. So like let's say for this DeFi purple here, go to Vault, 151%. I can go ahead and deposit into here right now, and yeah, that will be as simple as that, right? So, and you can see the performance of this position, okay? And then you can also take a look at the liquidity distribution and see how that's distributed. So let's say if we want to put, I don't know, let's just do $50 just for the example here, and we hit deposit, okay, and activate your account. So you just need to activate the account and then you'll be good to go. So you just have to sign a couple of signatures, right? You'll receive 2 signatures and requests in your wallet. You just need to accept them, and you're going to have your balance, okay? Simple as that. And then you can come into here and then you can claim your rewards when there are rewards to claim, right? Pretty simple. And you can remove this whenever you like, okay? And you can withdraw that whenever you want to. Now there is a pool cap of 100K in this position, and you're going to get 2x spins. So we'll go over that in just a second and why that is important for the airdrop in just a minute. So the vaults. So Demex goes beyond a trading exchange. It aims to be an all-in-one DeFi hub. One of the ways to achieve this is by introducing vaults. Vaults provide users with a one-click yield-generating opportunities using advanced strategies such as auto-compounding, spot and perp leverage trading, money market, spot and perp AMM liquidity pools, and more. Seamlessly integrated into the Demex front end, these vaults on Carbon provide users with a user-friendly interface to efficiently manage and interact with their vault assets while enjoying the benefits of decentralized finance. Below the summary of the vaults on Demex, there's a GLP auto compounder vault. And actually, let's just go ahead and take a look. So you can come over here and you can go ahead and find the vaults. Right, so let's go ahead and open up these. So GLP is the only vault that they have on here at the moment, but you can go ahead and get some GLP, right? And this will auto compound at 15% APY, which isn't too bad for GLP at all with an auto compounder vault. So you just need to get your GLP and then connect it up, and then you'll start earning passive income on that GLP essentially. So the main thing that we're kind of looking towards is the perp positions, right? Where you can earn points by yield farming in these positions, right? So you can go to manage liquidity and you can withdraw your funds whenever you like. So this pool is dynamic. Markets can be removed or added at any time, right? And then you'll come over here and you'll start earning passive income, but then you'll also go ahead and earn points as well, which we'll go over in a second. So if you're active from 1st of March to 20th March, you are considered an OG, which we weren't, so we will leave that out for now. But Demex points, welcome to the world of the points. Learn about the points and how to earn them. So points are awarded to loyal users who are active. Higher levels of account activity will lead to substantial increases in points. So earning points involves around spinning wheel spins, which unlock opportunities through the Wheel of Fortune and loot boxes. Wheel spins are your ticket to unlocking more Demex points through the Wheel of Fortune. Spins can be earned in two ways: active perp trading, and one spin for every $10 trade on perp markets, and that's in volume. Okay, so if you use high leverage, then you could probably achieve that in a couple of trades of just a few $100 in the account. But again, only trade futures and perps if you are familiar with it. Using leverage to trade is very risky, but again, this is farming. We are doing this to farm points and also make passive income. So do keep that in mind. Perp pool deposits receive one spin for every $1,000 deposited and held in perp pools pro-rated each week, which is pretty cool. So accumulating spins through deposits to calculate the number, so you can do this. Spins per week equals, so let's say you have like 5K and you're going to get 5 points, right? Pretty simple, 5 spins. And then you also have loot boxes. So use your earned wheel spins to spin the Wheel of Fortune and earn points from loot boxes. Each spin guarantees you a loot box. There are 5 different types of loot boxes, and the rarer the box, the more points packed inside. So if we go over to here, you can see your points. If you come over to and click the points section, you'll see the points come in here. And then you can basically go ahead and start spinning. You can go ahead and start spinning, right, if you have enough points in here. So your perp pool deposits earning 0.09 spins per week. So they are prorated. So let's say you have $500 in here, you're going to earn half a spin every week, if that makes sense. And then you would basically just go ahead and spin, right, and then you can go ahead and use that. So, and then of course you've got the loot boxes and all that good stuff that we have mentioned. So earnings are updated every 5 minutes, and then your points will update. Okay. And then you can see the leaderboard. This guy has 30 million points. Wow. That's a hell of a lot of points. Fair enough. And then how to earn Demex points. So this is how you can get your loot boxes. 10 to 100K, 100 to 10K points is you can get common. Uncommon 10 to 20K, rare 20 to 30K, epic 30 to 40, and legendary 40 to 100K. So use your earn wheel spins to spin the Wheel of Fortune and earn points from loot boxes. Each spin guarantees you a loot box. The rarer the box, the more Demex points packed inside. Okay, so you can win up to 100K points if you manage to earn a legendary out of the loot box, right? Which is pretty cool. So the booster from the 22nd to 29th, which again, this isn't going to be relevant to us because this is past the date. And then we have the liquidity pools, which we have gone over. And then there you go, guys. That is Demex. So there is a referral system, okay, which you can earn squads. If you do refer people, you will earn a percentage of the amount of points they have. Demex will give you a percentage of the points as well. So you earn points passively when basically you refer people. But the main thing to focus on, you don't have to refer people, which is an extra way to get points like any airdrop, right? But the main thing that I'm going to be focusing on to get points is by coming into these pools and positions, right? That's going to earn us passive income and points. So that is what I am going to be focusing on personally. I may even go ahead and stake some of my SWTH tokens, right? I may go ahead and stake some of these just to essentially make some passive income on my on my SWTH, right? Now, also the Nitron, where you can lend assets. I may come in here and lend some assets that I just have sitting in my wallet, because again, on TIA right now you can get 30%. So on Osmosis, you can get 30% a year just by lending this, which is pretty awesome. Almost 8% a year on the stablecoin they have, right? So yeah, I may go ahead and lend some tokens, but I'm definitely going to be deploying some more into these liquidity pools. I currently have $500 on here, which I'm going to utilize in these positions. But again, you can make some decent passive income by farming these rewards, which is pretty cool. So just thought I would, pretty cool little project here with Demex. Pretty awesome project. I don't have any points at the moment. This was just an example, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep depositing into here so I can earn spins in faster than 77 days, right? And yeah, we will go ahead and make some passive income, especially in farming these points with the airdrop and then also with these positions. And I may add some to this GLP compounder because I do have some GLP sat in the wallet over on Beefy Finance. But if it helps me generate more points, I may move them over here. And you can see your fee setting, etc. over here. And just the trade, which I haven't covered yet. You know, it's pretty simple trading here. Yeah, pretty simple stuff, right? You can see however much you want to kind of trade with, and then you can buy. This is just market trading here. And then you also have the swap, which we can go over, and you can just swap from different tokens. A bunch of different tokens that you can swap between, which is pretty nice as well. But yep, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Over on Twitter, they have 21,000 followers. So they kind of market themselves as the only DEX you need, which is pretty cool. Quite a few followers of people that I'm following as well. Let's give them a follow. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below what you think. Are you going to be farming the airdrop? Let me know. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.